What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Red Tripper. It's me again here, your boy Mario Singho. Peace, y'all. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's fine and dandy. All right, let's get straight into it. Last week's emphatic win against Leeds United, 5-1. A great way to start the season. It's amazing. Though some might say that Leeds played into our hands, the way Leeds plays, Bielsa's team plays, they play a very open game. But let me assure you that the build up to those goals and also the goals themselves were no easy feat. They were no simple goals, they were world class goals, I would say. And a hat trick from Bruno Fernandes, the second goal from Mason Greenwood, and also Fred got on the score sheet. Bruno Fernandes continues to be the catalyst of bringing the United mentality back into our squad, which is great, really great. Continuing his form from last season, and it really, you can see how much he has infected or affected the team. Bringing that fighting spirit, that mentality back, which has been missing for so long. All right, and it's great to see a hat trick on the first game of the season. And no penalties. So Penandes, what? But what I would like to talk about, highlight is, four assists by Paul Pogba. Four assists in one game. Probably I think the only the seventh player to do this in the whole of Premier League history. And you know, what I would say is, some might, you might not agree with the way his contract situation is being handled, not by him but maybe by his shitbag agent, as Fergie used to call him. But you can't deny the fact that a happy Paul Pogba performs, and a performing Paul Pogba is only a positive for Man United, because he is world class. He is a world class player. The four assists they provided was world class. It was a world class showcase of his talents, which we know he can pull it out or back, Paul Pogba, because he does this for France, but he's somehow not been able to showcase his France form in the Man United shirt. But the first game of the season, the way he played, you know, you have to carry up your hands and say that is world class. So we don't mind letting Graham Souness make a fool of himself on television, but that is world class. And so moving on from Paul Pogba, actually staying on the Paul Pogba matter, um, he may or may not be a Man United player next season. We all know that. Okay, he'll be a free agent by, I think, by January. He'll be able to speak to other clubs freely. But as long as he puts in performances like the one he did with Leeds, week in, week out, as long as he does his talking on the pitch, and let the noise surrounding his transfer, his contract negotiations, you know, let that just be an exterior thing that doesn't affect his form on the pitch, that's good by me. Because as I said, a performing Paul Pogba is only a positive for Man United. And the way he looks as well, I gotta say, some videos I watched came across some videos of the bromance that he's currently having with Bruno Fernandes. Who knows? Who knows? With with the players that we have brought in, who knows? He might actually stay, because yes, he probably has a dream to play for Real Madrid. Some might say, but look at Madrid right now. Look at the whole of La Liga. Their La Liga is not La Liga as before. Like how people used to look at it. So why does he want to go to Madrid? Madrid, I think, the only other place that he would likely to go to is PSG. Because of the uh, Les Galactiques, or the French Galacticos that they are building there. With Sergio Ramos, Messi, and Neymar, of course, Kylian Mbappe. It's a really Galactico team, and Paul Pogba might uh, or would like to join that, But being honest, you see, there was once a time where even Rooney wanted to leave United, and it cost Fergie, uh, made, you know, ruffle real feathers here and there in the United squad. But it's because Rooney he was looking at the United squad then and said that there was not much investment going into the club. We are not building a united team. Because he came in when we had the likes of Giggsy, Scholes, Keno, Rio Ferdinand, Vidic, Ronaldo was there. So he had that team that came out, and through his time, he noticed that he was playing with the likes of Cleverly and no, not talking bad about Cleverly whatsoever, but the standard of players, So maybe Paul Pogba feels that way for his past few seasons. That maybe he was sold something that was didn't come into fruition. Uh, he was sold an idea probably by Ed Woodward that this United team is going to be competitive, blah blah. You're coming, and all that, but uh, we did not. We know we did not invest in the squad. The Glazers did not properly. Yes, you might say we spend money on players, but we didn't build a United team. We wasted a lot of money and wasted a lot of money on managers who didn't understand the United way. And but right now, looking at the team that we have, the squad that we have, Paul Pogba might actually just, look at it and think, hey, maybe this is the place for me to stay and this is a place for me to be, because this team is looking quite a squad, quite a squad. So anyway, looking forward to the game against Southampton on Sunday. let's build let's build from the Leeds game. Let's build from last week. We have the momentum. The fans are back in the stadium. We see how much the fans mean to the feel of the team. Uh, how much it affects the team. When Mason Green, even when we conceded the equalizer against Leeds, I would never panic. I never thought that we're not going to score. Always thought that we're going to come back. We're going to score, definitely going to score. And when Mason Greenwood scored from an exquisite Paul Pogba pass, completely world class pass assist, and Mason Greenwood with that, doing what Mason Greenwood does, you could hear the fans erupt in the stadium. Even though us watching from far away, you could feel the energy, and so I'm very excited for the game against Southampton on Sunday, 'cause I want to build up from that. We may even see the likes of Sancho and Varane making their first starts uh, into the squad, to the team having their first start. So that's excited and very exciting news for all United fans as well, to see them come into the picture. You know, how nice it is to say we might see Sancho and Varane making their first. How nice is that to roll out of your tongue? It's been a while. It's been a while. I'm looking at the training videos in United. Now, it's been a while. I couldn't help myself from smiling, because you could see in Carrington the likes of Bruno Fernandes, Mason Greenwood, Anthony Martial, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Paul Pogba, Donny van der Beek, Rafael Varane, Jadon Sancho. These are proper players. We're finally building. And I haven't even mentioned the players that are going to come into the team: Marcus Rashford, Edinson Cavani. Ladies and gentlemen, after a very long time, we are starting to look like a united team again. Uh, it's it's not about getting world class players. It's getting that mentality, that winning mentality, that united mentality. If you're a United fan, you would understand, and you have to applaud Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for this, because his direction is the United direction. He understands the club, and that is why we are bringing in this sort of players. You can't, you can't, how to say, you can't replicate this with other managers who don't understand the United mentality, that what it is to be Manchester United. Though I would say that Ollie may or may not win us the league, bring the league back to Old Trafford, but the way he is building, the way he is managing the squad now, the way he has stirred the direction of the club, of the team, is the United way, and it is the blueprint from Sir Alex Ferguson. So even if he doesn't achieve what he sets out to achieve, and of course I have my full backing is for Ollie to succeed. But if he doesn't achieve, the next person that comes in, whoever, whether it be a world class manager or whatsoever, they have to follow this blueprint. They have to follow this blueprint. We have to build from the foundations. All his job is not easy. He's building from the foundations, and as you can see in the training videos, we have the likes of Hannibal and other youth players who are training with the first team squad, who are training with the main squad. And this is good because though they might not be playing games galore this season, their training and their intensity that they are experiencing day in day out with the players who are involved in the main squad will increase. Their intensity themselves, their ability, their intensity, everything will increase, and this will gear them up nicely to join in the first team in the coming seasons, which is good because United is, as you know, is always about the youth. And we have Mason Greenwood there, just basically giving a bright example of what can happen if you have this mentality in you. The likes of Marcus Rashford, now Mason Greenwood, and I'm very excited for this because we are looking quite a team, man. We are looking quite a team, and so because the game with let's get to the game with Southampton, all right? Because the game with Leeds, some might say yes, it's a very open game, so Leeds played into our hands, blah blah blah, but uh I'm excited and eager to see how we manage against a team who plays a low block. You know, uh, so I'm not sure if Southampton would play that way or so against us, but probably they will try to uh, give their fans, because we're playing in their stadium, to give their fans a show, so they might be open a bit. But I'm eager to see us playing against teams that stay on the low block, because that was one of our biggest difficulties last season, breaking down the low block. But now we have the likes of Jadon Sancho and players like Donny van de Beek, who are, you look at him, he's built, he's looking sharp, looking intense, and Paul Pogba performing as how he does, and probably Varane comes into the team, and we don't have to play the double pivot the way we played it last season. Even though we still played Fred and McTominay against Leeds, McTominay played uh, a more box to box role instead of a sitting midfielder with together with Fred, which we experienced last season. So it's a lot of positives to come to look forward to with this United squad. Though yes, we won against them last season 9-0, but you can't expect to win 9-0 all season, every season. So we hope to have a good game as we had last season against Southampton. You know, and so yeah, that's what I feel, and I'm really, how to say, I'm really excited to see this team building. Though, when you say when sometimes you just need that one or two players to come in, and suddenly the team looks different. The team seems different, and like how when Cantona and Eric Cantona came into the team, though we had players who were playing there previous seasons and all that, but when Eric and Cantona came into the team, it sparked something, and suddenly things started popping out, like players you never uh were in the background. They upped their games, and they upped their game, and became proper players. Because of the standard that a player that comes in just needs a spark. So, if you look at, we just brought in Jadon Sancho and Rafael Varane, and then suddenly Victor Lindelof is playing well, providing an assist as well. So we're looking quite a squad. We're looking quite a squad, and we also have Jesse. A lot of people say sell Jesse, but if we need midfielders and if we need squad depth, and if West Ham is not going to meet Jesse's uh, price that's set by United, or if United is leaving it in the hands of Jesse to decide whether he wants to stay or leave. A lot of people say, no, just sell Jesse, blah blah blah, or Jesse should leave for his own good. But just think about it, guys. We are fans. If you ever, and Jesse Lingard is a player who has been United born and bred. You know, so if there was even a window of opportunity for him to be in the squad, not playing first team, but to be in this squad where things are looking bright for our future, being a United fan, you wouldn't want to give that up. So I kind of understand why Jesse is probably maybe still telling to Ollie, like, please give me a chance. Let me be part of this squad. Yes, I understand that I may not be able to play every game, but I want, come on, guys. You give your left nut to play for Manchester United, so if he's in that position, I can totally understand why he feels that he needs to stay. But, and that adds to, Jesse Lingard as well in the squad that, it's competition for places, and it's only create our only bring our standards higher. So yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's week 2 of the Premier League 21-22 season. United started off with an amazing 5-1 win against Leeds United, and I'm excited for the second game, Southampton. We take it game by game, and we every game we hope that our players perform well, and every game we hope Paul Pogba uh, produces magic as he did, as well as Bruno Fernandes, so Graham Souness can look like an idiot on TV again and again. Right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, share out the video. I don't know, like or whatever lah. Whatever you guys like it, please share out, like it, and comment on what you think our chances are this season, and let me know what you feel about the squad that I know we still need to add here and there. Probably need a more defensive mid to come in and all that. But uh, the way maybe Ollie is trying to play is not specific roles for specific players, but players who can play every role uh, equally well. You know, maybe that's the United way. Who knows? Every team has maybe a sitting midfielder, blah blah. But United has always evolved. Paul Scholes plays as a number 10. He plays as a holding. He played in the middle of the park, box to box. Roy Keane as well. A lot of players: John O'Shea, Phil Neville, Nicky Butt. A lot of players play a lot of positions. Ronaldo, Rooney, Tevez was interchanging at the top at the front line. So maybe we we may need like a holding midfielder, but for now, if we don't get it, maybe we have players who can do the job. And as long as our defense is strong and our forwards are pushing forward as how they do, I'm pretty excited to see what's to come. So yeah, like and subscribe, share the video out, comment what you feel, and let's hope for a good game against Southampton. Let's go, guys! Glory, glory, Man United. Peace. How long was it?